The flood of Charlie Kirk shooting rumors, hoaxes and conspiracies continues. Here's the latest.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. I'm wondering what you found on this one. Does an authentic photo show Tyler Robinson wearing a Trump t-shirt?
No, that's not true. The photo of Robinson is real, but it has been digitally manipulated.
Can you explain that to me like I was 5?
The shirt he was wearing in the original photo was plain with no printing and burgundy, not red.
Looks like that photo got a makeover, but remember folks, before you share something, it's always a good idea to check the original source, like a digital detective. Here's another question for you. Is Tyler Robinson, the suspect in custody for the shooting of Charlie Kirk, a Republican?
No, that's not true. Voter registration records in Utah show he chose to vote neither as a Democrat nor as a Republican.
Thanks for that.
He registered as unaffiliated.
It's a good reminder that before jumping to conclusions, it's always wise to check the details, like voter registration, before sharing a story. I'm probably not the only one online asking about the next thing. Did a viral story about Dale Earnhardt Jr. making a fierce statement against the Charlie Kirk shooter come from an actual news source?
No, that's not true. The story appeared on a foreign-run clickbait site and Facebook page and showed signs of having been generated using AI.
What else have you found?
The supposedly viral hashtag absolutely ready mentioned in the story was not used on X at all since the shooting.
Looks like that story was more fiction than fact. Reminds us to check the source before we hit share, folks. Have you heard about this next one, Body? Does a viral clip show Tyler Robinson speaking in front of an audience at an event organized by the Democratic Socialists of America?
No, that's not true. The original caption said it was a different person who doesn't even look like the suspect in the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk.
Do you have more?
A face comparison tool confirmed that those are two different people.
Looks like we need to double check our sources before hitting that share button. It's always good to verify who's really in the spotlight. Am I the only one wondering about this? Did Qatar demand returning the jet it gave to the Trump administration in the late spring of 2025?
No, that's not true. As of September 12, 2025, Lead Stories found no credible reports corroborating the claim.
Can you explain that to me like I was 5?
The Qatari Ministry of Foreign Affairs made no such public demands.
It looks like we need to double check our sources before we take off on a wild ride. Maybe a quick Google search could save us from a bumpy landing. I've heard some people talking about something, and I wonder if it is true. Does a photo spread virally on social media show Tyler Robinson, the suspect in the assassination of Charlie Kirk?
No, that's not true. This is a photo of Jack Bellows, a co-chair of the Salt Lake Democratic Socialists.
More people should know that.
During the manhunt for the person who shot Charlie Kirk, someone suggested Bellows might be the person of interest who appeared in blurry security camera images. The suspect, identified as Tyler Robinson, has since been taken into custody. Bellows' photo is still circulating, mislabeled as a photo of Tyler Robinson.
Looks like the internet is mixing up faces again. Maybe it's time to double check before hitting that share button. I'm eager to find out what you found out about this. Is there a video of Charlie Kirk's father collapsing in grief at a memorial set up outside the Turning Point USA headquarters?
No, that's not true. The promise of a video of Kirk's father collapsing is a clickbait ploy.
Ha, I knew it.
There is no video at the link provided in the Facebook post from a page operating from Vietnam. The photo included in the post is not Kirk's father but was taken from the 2008 obituary of a man with the same name.
Looks like that story is as real as a unicorn at a barbecue. Always check your sources before you bite into the next juicy headline. One more question for you to answer. Does a viral post tell a true story of Hank Wilcox, a 71-year-old farmer and the father of a deceased service member, helping migrants with free water in Henry County?
No, that's not true. News reports about the farmer cited in viral posts about the story were nowhere to be found.
Glad that's cleared up.
The post contained an image that was likely generated by AI.
It looks like Hank Wilcox might be more of a digital mirage than a real-life hero. Remember, folks, if you see a heartwarming story online, it's always a good idea to check the source before sharing it, especially if it sounds like it came straight from a movie script. Let's dive into this question. Was The Shooting of Charlie Kirk book published by Anastasia J. Casey, the day before Kirk was shot and killed in Utah?
No, that's not true. An Amazon spokesperson told Lead Stories the title was published in the late afternoon on September 10, 2025, and the date of September 9, 2025, that appeared on the website for the book was a technical issue.
Thanks for providing more background.
An AI text detector concluded that it was 92.8% likely the book description was written by artificial intelligence.
Looks like that book's publication date was more of a glitch than a thriller. Remember, folks, always double-check your sources before jumping to conclusions. What's the deal here? Did Elon Musk step in and pledge to pay all living and educational expenses for the children of Charlie Kirk?
No, that's not true. That story originated on a website and Facebook page run by someone in Vietnam, and it contains several hallmarks of having been generated with AI.
So that's how it is?
No actual news reports made any mention of such a pledge, and the story contained details that are verifiably not real.
Looks like that story was more fiction than fact. Remember folks, if it sounds like it came from a clickbait farm, it probably did. Always double check before you share. That's all folks.
Please like, share and follow.